All right, my people. Now welcome back to Gospel News with more update on as it take the go. Going forward, I'm bringing you updates back to back on I don't see waiting day for screen here. We have it Biafra. IPOB sit-at-home orders now are making Nigerians poorer. That was an update on the 18th of September 2023. Some of you are aware of what I'm talking about here. And you know that somehow we have not encouraged this every time sit at home for 3 weeks. And some people have been asking, why are you not supporting sit at home? Why are you not talking about it? I say, be so because if you are fighting the government, you have to focus on the government. That is the main thing here. Yeah, so some people say, the Biafra city sit at home is bringing. Now poor people say they die poo for the matter. So waiting you go do. Now the government offices now is supposed to waylay. If you want to lock everywhere will be government owned. May ordinary people they go about their businesses. Now there now it punish government. Government will not see revenue. No be say you go punish everybody. Say no come out. Person go carry okoro come out. Una go come the cut chain give them. Loriro no be so here na rara si acha. You get a point now. So we are going to look into details of that. And here on this video, Saman Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister, he come out, come the talk, see the government secretariat, say those ones go they locked for whether na 6 to 6 or something. But ordinary people whether 6 to 12. I say, yeah, you are not reasoning properly. Small. I know some people go come still carry hammer, come they knock my screen, no break my screen, I beg, calm down. Una go finally realize wetin I dey talk. If to say your mama poor, they sell okra, then you go understand where we are coming from and where we are going to. Lock even government house, I no get problem. Go for army barracks, lock their gate, lock police stations. That is government where their revenue. You see all those where their money they come from, where they are digging gold, where they are looting oil. Block them, close them. But that woman where they sell market, make it they doing business. So that the government go no say na him, na them, or they pursue. But when you are doing this, then this thing is not far from the truth. IPOB sit-at-home orders are making Nigerians poorer. Let me know your own opinion on that. But we're going to look into details. And this Okonkwo Goro, the former president of Nigeria, which is Buhari, he don't talk, say some of the things when he no do when in the office, you say those things don't depend and say no do them, say he's supposed to do them. I don't ask and say, she they regret, say no release Mazenam the Kano. We'll go see inside details of that matter. But first of all, let us see what happened here. How the IPOB sit-at-home is making people poorer. On July 12, 2023, the factional leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Simon Ekpa, announced plans to declare a sit-at-home in Lagos State. The sit-at-home was in demand after Nnamdi Kanu's release. Kanu is a British-Nigerian political activist who advocates for the secession and the independence of Biafra from Nigeria, a failed country. Ekpa had also announced that there will be a 2-week sit-at-home in the southeast. Such sit-at-home orders have threatened businesses and business activities and human lives over the years. The Nigerian government should engage in diplomatic and national cohesion dialogues with IPOB and southeastern leaders. Also, the government needs to tackle the rising insecurity of lives and properties, hurting private citizens and businesses in the region, which are some of the reasons for the secessionist agitations. Yes, because the reason why we are agitating, talking about Nigeria as a failure, is because Nigeria has failed to address these issues properly. If to say they address the issues properly, then we'll be going to school every day. So when you tell somebody speaking, making no go school, in whose pocket is that? Because whether the person goes to school 5 days a week or 4 or 3 days or even 2 days a week, it means that the person, when WAEC comes, the person is also going to write WAEC, right? So which means that the person's syllabus will not be complete. So Mona, they reason this thing in another aspect. IPOB, which remains proscribed as a terrorist group, first introduced the weekly sit-at-home exercise in August 2021. Since then, the southeastern states of Nigeria, including Anambra, Imo, Enugu, and Ebonyi, have been terrorized by supposed unknown gunmen. These gunmen have fueled insecurity in the region through mayhem, killings, and destruction of properties. Although the IPOB says it suspended the sit-at-home order, the Finland-based Simon Ekpa-led faction of IPOB has continued to declare sit-at-home regularly in the country's southeastern states. Should such announcements continue, IPOB's persistent sit-at-home orders could undermine efforts by different levels of government to reduce rising poverty rates across the country. The federal government must uphold the rule of law by obeying all court orders relating to Kanu and every other Nigerian still detained as against valid court rulings, freeing them. Doing this is a step towards social capital trust and cooperation between the government, IPOB, and the Igbos. The International Center for Investigative Reporting stated that southeastern states micro businesses lost about 5.38 trillion naira, which is equivalent to $12.22 billion between August 9th, 2021 and December 13th, 2022. That one no be small money, be this one, oh. No be small money, be this one, oh, when they don't lose for this region. So you might be wondering, is it the government alone that lost this money? No. The citizens also lost this money. The loss was attributed to the sit-at-home orders during the period. If the disruption to economic activities persist, there is a high risk that more Nigerians, especially in the region, may enter more extreme poverty. Do you get the point now? So what is needed to be done is for him to lock up only government property so that the government will feel the heat and leave the market women who are doing their legitimate businesses to continue. That's my own suggestion here. You get the point now. Of course, you might not agree, but that's your own idea too. So according to a 2016 research published by the Governance and Social Development Research Center, conflict causes and compounds poverty, first by depleting labor and human capital, then destroying productive and financial assets, and finally eroding the social capital of trust and cooperation upon which strong political and economic systems depend. In the Southeast, IPOB activities disrupt labor and human capital as companies and businesses have shut down due to insecurity concerns. This sense of alienation has strengthened the activities of IPOB. To achieve national cohesion, the government must ensure that those in the southeastern region have equal opportunities. Of course, they have denied the Igbos in the southeast any opportunity, including the former governor of Anambra State, which is Peter Obi, of his very open victory, which he claimed in the 2023 general elections. The Nigerian government should establish a committee for roundtable discussions with IPOB representatives and respectable Igbo leaders. These discussions would allow the government to learn about the other parties' positions, interests, and needs, as well as their concerns, fears, and expectations. A constructive dialogue involving leaders from the affected states, IPOB representatives, and the federal government is a starting step towards bringing peace to the southeast. So this person is saying truth here. There is truth in this particular update. Many harbor a deep sense of alienation due to the Nigerian government's exclusionary policies that marginalize the Igbo public politically and economically. This sense of alienation has strengthened the activities of IPOB. To achieve national cohesion, the government must ensure that those in the southeastern region have equal opportunities. The government should ensure zero ethnic discrimination in all civic, social, economic, and political activities. Equally, federal security agencies should swiftly protect the affected states against rogue gunmen. The police and military troops in the area should change their tactics to mitigate unlawful arrests, the use of excessive force, and extrajudicial killings. When the tactics change, residents will find it easier to trust and cooperate with law enforcement and security agencies. For where they will go to checkpoint, mount there, rob the people, extort them, and force them to all sort of inhumane treatment, telling them to come down from their vehicles and raise their hands before they can cross their checkpoint. No be juju be that. So this is an insult to Igbo land. The increasing number of sit-at-homes in the southeast is crippling businesses and driving more Nigerians into poverty. That is the truth of the matter. Therefore, the government must resolve this menace promptly, fairly, and diplomatically. The starting point is to engage leaders of IPOB and key Igbo leaders in dialogue to listen and understand the party's position, interests, needs, concerns, fears, and expectations. Also, the government should promote national cohesion through policies and actions. The government must obey all court orders relating to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tunji is a writing fellow at African Liberty. Now, I write this nice message, because I must call it a nice message, because it was well detailed. So, like I said, the right thing to do is to all those places where they are making oil, those people who are walking up and down, you focus them on those places. May they go lock oil where then they collect oil. Leave the poor women who are doing let them do their business. Our government to government. That is how it's supposed to be. Not government, Biafra Republic government versus poor women and the government. How will you never even contend with government finish. Now with poor women too, you still there. Not be juju be that. Poor women when I beg Mona here waiting someone Ekpa talk here. Be like say don't they get some small.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans all over the world. This is the 20th day of September 2023. And it is very important, very, very imperative that I bring this short message to the Biafrans. You see, from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. is a curfew in the entire Biafra territory.
Okay.
And from 12 o'clock, every Biafra citizen, every Biafra market, every Biafra businesses will be opened. But this is...
Now, you see, from 6 a.m. to 12 is curfew. Everybody will stay at home, right? So if everybody stays at home, what about the people who needs to go to school? Even though we know that Nigeria is a failure, but at least something needs to be upstairs while we wait for the coming of Biafra, right? So when you say curfew from that time to 12, it has not solved the problem. Yeah, the poor masses must be left to go about their normal businesses while you focus on the government, which is the next statement he made. These are the people where you need to focus the energy, not on poor women selling. Now listen to him.
Secretariat. Nigeria government secretariat. Every Biafra citizen, every Biafra market, every Biafra businesses will be opened. But you see, Secretariat, Nigeria government secretariat in Biafra land, from the local government to the state, to the federal, must be shut down. It is not from 6 to 12. No, it must be shut down completely. And from tomorrow, be the 22nd, the 21st of September, we are going to be sending investigators to go through all the secretariat in Biafra land. Anyone that open, they will receive message from the Biafra people. Thank you.
Oh, now don't hear him. That's a strong message there coming from Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister of the Republic government in exile. So he is, at least this message is coming to, at least stepping down a little. So you need to remove sit at home for the general public. But you see government facility, even the government offices, the where who oppose them, where the government they stay, go there, close them, no problem. You see the point now? So Mona, let me know what you know the reason, follow this matter. Stop thinking emotionally, think properly, you will get the point. You get the point. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned and God bless.